What age do I become old?
At what age do you become old?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a good question. Man, started off with a question today.
Yeah.
When do you actually become, like, old?
I guess it depends what age group you're around.
Yeah, good point.
Fuck, I'm probably old to most.
I don't know.
Because I think 33, I'm at the bottom half of my 30s.
Hey, you're still early 30s.
Yeah, early.
34, 35, 36.
Mid-30s.
Mid-30s.
37, 38, 39, late 30s.
Yeah, I think that's how it works. Yeah, for sure.
So I could probably still pass for like a 29-year-old.
I don't think you could.
I don't think so either.
You look way older.
I do.
Yeah. That's like saying I'm fucking 28.
Yeah.
People are like, thought you were 43, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably say it depends on who you hang out with. Yeah. I've always felt older than everybody, though. Like, even in my early 20s, just because they're having a kid. And then in my late 20s, I'm like, fuck, 2 kids. And now in my 30s, 3 kids, businesses. I'm like, fuck, I do not feel 36. I feel way fucking older.
Like, if I'm around younger people, I feel like their age.
But yeah.
Are they like, oh, look at this old fuck?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, good one. You know our lingo. You don't.
You know, the only one, the one person I know that pulls off being much older, but I'm like, I never can fucking pinpoint that that's how old he is Dave Murray.
Yeah, good point.
Like, he's not immature, but he does not seem like a 50-year-old man.
No.
He's wise in his age, but he is young at heart in the sense of, like, just, he's in shape, takes care of himself, like, enjoys, like, life. Like, doesn't seem like, I don't know.
Big
but whenever
smile,
you talk,
blonde hair.
yeah. I have more wrinkles than he does.
Yeah, so
Well,
do
fuck. And then Bradley Martin. Bradley Martin hangs out with, like, younger dudes, but then I'm like, man, I can't figure out how old that motherfucker is.
I don't know.
I think he's starting to fit into that California alien category too. Like, fuck him.
Yeah, he's getting more jacked and looks younger.
As he gets older, and
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know what's going on over there. Is he hanging out with Mike O'Hearn?
Probably. I just saw a video of O'Hearn this morning.
I want to hear about it.
Christ.
How does he look like that?
I don't know, but his son is well on his way as well.
I think it's official.
Yeah.
We're right.
Yep.
Alien.
Alien son, alien family.
What do you think?
No one is that jacked and nice, and
His skin looks better than my 8-month-old.
it's amazing. It's tight, no wrinkles.
What's going on?
There's no way he got some work done.
He's the only person on the planet that looks like that.
He gets in shape so fast, too. It's probably because he's never out of shape.
You think he's ever chubby? Like a little chubby?
If it is, it's for like 2 weeks. And he was just building some mass.
Building some mass.
It wasn't from cheating.
Nope. Nope.
That dude's been eating the same fucking meals for 100 years.
Yeah, he's definitely. Wonder if people know when he was born.
Internet probably doesn't even know.
Nope. Son's the same way.
He like doubled in size.
Yeah, his son. They're like, oh, look at this 2-year-old. I'm like, that motherfucker's at least 7.
Swimming laps and shit.
Yeah. Man,
Likes my posts. Who am I?
solid dude. He's such a cool guy. Fascinated.
Is it fucked? Oh.
I don't want to lean back. I don't know how this one works.
Gotta lock her in.
I don't know how it works.
Push the handle in or pull it down below. There's a handle, you push it in or pull it out.
This one doesn't.
You want me to come around?
You touch my chair, I'll kill you. I don't know. I don't like it.
Oh, yeah, mine's rocking today, too.
Yeah, at least it's not the squeaker.
I can't have that. I moved too much to begin with.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I forgot my
I
pen.
just
Hold
broke
on.
it. I just broke the chair. Fuck. God damn it.
Monday.
It's broken. You just broke it now. Son of a... Oh, now that Jay fixed my chair, I broke it.
Looks better.
Yeah, I fucked it up. Man. I know, this was a little bit of a rocky start this morning. I was all excited. So, it's fucking absolute dog shit here in Western Pennsylvania.
It's awful.
It's fucking disgusting outside. I have, since I was young, hated February.
Yeah.
Simply because it is ugly snow.
Mm-hmm.
It's not pretty. There's no fucking holiday to look forward to. It's dirty as fuck. It's disgusting snow.
Yeah.
And the roads are gunked and everything's dirty. The rugs are dirty everywhere. Your trucks are dirty. Everything's dirty because of the salt, the cinders, the ice, all the bullshit.
Yep.
So, this morning, I'm all fresh and cleaned. My favorite AAR hoodie, the zip up, the new work hoodie we just did. Favorite one. I love it. That's my favorite color scheme. So it's all clean. Hannah cleaned it. I'm excited. Got new jeans on. They're not new. They're just clean. I'm shoveling the top of the driveway, okay, before I leave. Because I don't want anybody to get stuck there because we're on a hill. I'm shoveling the top of the driveway. And a truck comes flying past and fucking coats me with the disgusting, slushy, dirty fucking snow that I hate.
Yeah.
Fucking coats me. In the beard, on the hat, all over, head to toe. And I just stand there, I'm like, oh boy.
Okay.
I just start kind of laughing, giggling to myself, like, fuck my life right now. I fucking coated you this. I was so pissed off.
Did you raise your arms like at the guy? Like,
No, because what am I...
I don't know.
He's like, what am I fucking... I was so fucking pissed.
Do you think he saw it?
Yes.
Yeah.
He
He's like,
definitely
"Ooh."
did. He didn't feel good about it. He didn't laugh. He's like, God damn it.
No, it's too early for that.
He's like, it's Monday and I just coated that motherfucker. I would feel horrible. I'd almost stop and be like, hey, bro, I'm really sorry.
Yeah. Running late, though.
I gotta go. Bro, it sucked. I was so mad. Like, it was like, okay. The shit that I hate the most about February just covered me this morning. I had a truck full of garbage.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I was,
Good way to start the day.
Yeah, I was really excited.
I didn't know it was going to be precipitating this morning.
No, Hannah told me last night.
Yeah, I didn't know. I woke up and started my truck, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah. Boy, this coffee is delicious.
Mm.
This is a dark roast. That made my day all better.
There you go.
Yeah. We have Jay on the podcast this morning. Well, we'll get started. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the HWMF Podcast. I'm your host, Seth Feroce, here with my heterosexual life mate, Bob. And since Shane kind of got too big for his fucking britches, douchebag, Jay is filling in for him today. Good morning,
Hello.
Jay. How are you?
Oh, I'm wonderful. Good Monday.
Yeah, we'll be way nicer to Jay. Jay's way cooler than Shane.
Agreed.
Shane's still a douchebag. You can't say fuck you to Jay because he's I'd say more importanter. Yeah, can't have the videos fucked up, all the editing. Yeah, it's important. Yep. Do anything good this weekend, Jay?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Worked out.
So Jay's been here every day that I've been here working out. He and Megan. So what do you got?
Another phone call. I'm
Your
sorry.
extended warranty's up.
I'm sorry.
So everybody's got their money on, like, for the HWMF Transformation Challenge. We're doing one in-house as well, everyone. So we have the one that's going on outside of the business, which everybody's competing in. We have one internally here at this office as well, where everybody in the company, we have some incentives for our employees, and we may have placed bets on everybody in the company and who's going to have the who's best transformation challenge. I believe that everybody put a lot. Pat's on Jake. I kind of might take the couple of Jay and Megan.
Yeah.
I think they might have like that couple transformation thing.
Yep.
You know, people do. I think I might put money on Jay for getting jacked. and Megan she whenever I was here, she's like, my wedding dress, because they're getting married this summer, and she's like, I got to fit in it. I'm like, yes, that's important. Mm-hmm. So she's like, yep, gonna do it. So I think I'm taking Jay and Megan.
Nice.
I'm gonna put Jay on a bunch of tests. He's not gonna know it. I'm gonna come stab him in the middle of the night.
Oh, that was nothing.
He'll be editing. I'm like, oh, sorry. Lean into him and fucking stab his shoulder.
Fuck.
Be like, what the fuck? Start giving him growth hormone. Be like, I'll make your coffee this morning, Jay. Don't worry about it. Fucking.
Why does it taste weird?
Take some fucking Anavar, a little bit of clenbuterol.
Why does this taste like
This
fucking...
is super bitter.
This is terrible. All of a sudden,
So
Jay's
hungry.
in the gym fucking repping 225. Show's like, I think I'm gonna stop telling Jay to go fuck himself. Yeah, that's my. I think my money's going there. Jay just gave me. I'm not too confident about that look.
I mean, we'll see. It's a situation I've never lifted in my life. So
Really,
this,
never.
I mean, okay, like 8 times. Not
Consistently.
never, but I'd say it's been at least a year or 2 since the last time
Oh wow!
I physically lifted anything. So day 1 getting in there, it was like just the feeling
Shock to the
was,
body.
Yes, extreme. But is my body in the mode yet to grow, or do I have to? Is there a time frame that your body has to acclimate?
Nope, you're gonna start growing now.
Nice.
Definitely did. Definitely look way better naked in 1 week.
Yeah.
You have very fast results not lifting weights ever.
By the end of 8 weeks, you will look at week number 1 and week number 8. You'll be like, "Fuck me." Mm-hmm. It's awesome.
Cool.
Yeah. If you want some tests, just let me know.
I will.
I know a guy.
Mm-hmm. I lifted weights yesterday too.
Did you?
I'm so fucking sore. It's really bad. Like really bad.
I don't have room to talk. I was kicking bags and Cody in the face on Friday. He's such a pussy.
You were throwing them around.
I was making him my bitch. Look at us. We're all doing, experiencing new
Like-
athletic performances.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Yep.
guys are lifting weights.
Yeah.
You're running marathons. Jay's over there going to start taking some tests and getting jacked, and I'm doing martial arts.
Yep.
For everybody that doesn't know, I went to, on Friday, I had the opportunity to go work out with Cody Law. Cody Law is a professional Bellator fighter. He's our axe and sledge athlete. Awesome dude here from Western PA. He's from Johnstown, but trains here in the Pittsburgh area. He is actually, his home training gym right now is down at American Top Team in Florida, which if anybody that doesn't follow any MMA, American Top Team is one of the most is the place where a bunch of bad motherfuckers train. Is one of the best training facilities in the United States, in the world. So that's where he trains. He's an animal. He's an NCAA national champion wrestler. And he is undefeated in his professional MMA career. He's 165 pounds. Fights at 145 pounds. So that's the whole preface of this. On Friday, I got to go work out with him and kick the bags. Now, I did martial arts when I was like 5 to 9. You know,
Yeah.
you're a kid. It's good for discipline, respect, all that stuff. Now, I love what we talk about MMA on here, and I enjoy it, and boxing, and everybody knows it, and you see everybody on Instagram hitting the bag punching. Okay. Now, when your legs get involved, it's a whole different world. Hands are one thing, and boxers are in incredible shape. They are fucking stupid conditioned. But when you start adding your feet into the mix, it is a whole different world. So I'm watching, and we've been watching and into it all. I went and worked out, and I never felt more out of shape in my entire life. I can do cardio on my stepper for an hour pretty comfortably.
Yeah.
That had nothing on what occurred in the first 20 minutes. The first 20 minutes of working out, I could not believe how out of shape I felt. Once I started lifting my fucking legs to kick things, energy.
Yeah.
Right to the fucking ground.
Sucked it right out of you.
It was insane. So, we were doing 1 minute rounds, 1 minute on, 1 minute off, hitting the pads, and then a little bit of kicking. 1 minute on, 1 minute off. And Cody was there, and I was there, and Philip was there. Philip is the owner of the gym. He and his family have owned it for years. And Phil is a secret badass. Wears glasses. He
like a disguise.
Yes, yeah. He wears glasses, kind of nerdy looking. I would not want to get kicked by that man. That man would take your fucking head right off your fucking
Knock it
head.
right off.
Oh my, bro. Like, I was there, I'm like, I want to see how hard people kick. I'm like, what am I into? Because we watch it on TV, and, there's that meme going around with that fat dude drinking a beer, eating Doritos, like, oh, I'd have fucking leg kicked him and put him in a guillotine right away, pussy. So you see these guys they're professionals. They are in the UFC, on the top of their game, and I'm like, and then you see them tire out, and you're like, how the fuck are you tired in the second round? You know what I mean? Like, dude, you're a fucking pro. Like, what are you doing tiring out? So I'm like, kind of want to see how hard you guys kick. Like, I want to see it, like, up close.
Yeah.
Listen, I would not want to get kicked by one of them motherfuckers. You got kicked in the leg by one of them, you're on the ground, for sure.
Yeah.
You get kicked in the face by them, you're out cold. Without normal-looking motherfuckers. Like, normal-looking dudes. Phil's super nice, too. He's always smiling.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, he gets into mode, and you're like, what just happened?
Where's that guy? Where's the other guy?
What happened? Don't kick me. Stay away.
So like, when these dudes are getting whacked with a kick, like whether that's sparring or in a legit fight.
Okay, so my question was, when I saw the kicks, like, bro, people moving fast with their hands, that's great. And then you see, like I said, Floyd Mayweather not being able to get hit. And then you see how fast these people are with their hands. But then the legs get added in. The legs are a whole nother dynamic, and let alone being taken down, jiu-jitsu, wrestling, ground and pound, elbows, spinning kicks, spinning back fists, fucking you're able to jump. Like all these different things in MMA, okay? MMA fighters, good ones are fucking terrifying. Terrifying. I just learned that up close.
Yeah.
By somebody like Cody, who's an up-and-coming young, I mean, he's at American Top Team. Like, you don't get to go there if you're like, okay. You go there if you're very fucking good. So, and then just seeing Phil, who's just does karate, like what people think. No. They know how to fight and ruin your fucking day. So I was there, and I saw the kicks and blew my mind. And I'm like, it's like, hey, how bad's it hurt to get kicked in the leg? And they both were like, you don't want kicked in the leg.
That's what I was going to ask.
And I was like on a scale of 1 to 10, like, how bad's a leg kick hurt? And they were like, because McGregor, everybody knew what happened to McGregor with Poirier, and it was like, what, 5 to 7 kicks? He got hit in the leg, and the thing was, after 5 kicks, the thing was like swollen red.
Wasn't working.
Few more kicks, and he couldn't even walk. They said, dude, you get kicked 5 times in the fucking leg, same spot, you're going to have problems for over a month. I was like, what? Okay. They were like, bro, you can have serious damage. You get kicked, it might not clear up for 2 or 3 months. Like, you might continuously get cramps because you're going to try and run. You're going to try and do cardio. That thing's not healing. You walk on it every day. If you get damage to your fucking calf or to the side of your leg, side of your knee, and a side of your leg, bro, it's not going to be the same for a long time. So I'm like, wait a minute. So, like, that's the thing. When you start getting fucking leg kicked, they're like, dude, you start getting fucking leg kicked, you better check them kicks right the fuck away. So I was asking about defense. It's not easy to check a leg kick.
I was going to say, it hurts to check a kick too, right?
Fuck, this is brutal. And then I was like, how hard is it to get out of the way? And he's like, you got to see it coming first. And he's like, you take your hands off that fucker's, if you take your hands off of him, off of his hands, or look down, he's coming at you. And I'm like, man, I'm having a hard time just learning how to punch and kick, let alone not fucking get hit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But he's like, the best thing to do about leg kicks is just get out of the fucking way. So you got to learn to keep your distance and your vision.
But like us, if one of me or you got kicked once like that, like, we'd be done. Versus, like, how did they take 5 or 6?
Listen,
like, just from getting pounded on?
Adrenaline.
Yeah.
You're a fighter, so you're a different breed. That's one thing I definitely learned.
Yeah.
And the adrenaline in the ring or in the octagon, they were Phil and Cody both said, they were like, dude, you get hit with something, unless it's a big rocked punch or kick to the head, or something like debilitating happens, like broken rib, things like that, they're like, you really don't know the first time. Like you're cool with it. Second, third time, or if you're finished your round one, like you get up for round two and you're like, that 30-second break, dude, minute break got you, dude. Yeah.
Man.
I almost asked him for a leg kick, and then I didn't. No. I was like, I'm good. I don't want that.
No, I don't even want your 25% leg kick.
No go. But some of the coolest cardio I've done in a long time. If the people doing the challenge or people that are looking for something to do, Phil runs this class called Fit to Fight, and it's a class about fighting and self-defense, and it's a great cardio workout, bro. I was soaked head to toe. 30 minutes in, my shins are sweating. My shins were sweating. My socks, my feet were soaked. I couldn't even put my socks on after it was over because I'm soaking wet. Yeah. It was great. Some of the best cardio, but up close with, I could not imagine the top UFC guys, like Kamaru Usman, like watching his fight. Dude, that dude is a fucking animal.
Yeah.
Cody would maul me. 160-pound dude would fuck me up. Fuck me up.
I wouldn't even see it coming either.
That's the thing. No. A fucking, like the way they were explaining leg kicks and the strategy, like he has a strategy of how he would pick someone apart. And like he was talking about what he wants to land and how he wants to land it. And I'm like, well, what happens if you get in trouble? He's like, well, then I'm taking him down. I'm like, oh, and I'm like, oh, you're a fucking national champ.
Yeah.
Fuck me. You're really good on the ground too. And he's like, yeah, you don't want to go to the ground with Cody. And I'm like, oh, well, fuck me then. I didn't want to do any stand up with him. And he's better on the ground.
I feel like I have a small chance against him.
That's what I said. I said, what happens if I get a hold of you?
And these things get on you.
That's what I was like. Yeah, what happens? Nope. Nope. And I'm like, yeah, if it's fucking second round, I'm gonna be. What if you do
like, hey, let me start by get a hold of you, and you try to get out.
That's like
you try to get out of this one.
That's like, what's it called? What's that movie? Here Comes the Boom. They do that. He's like, here, it's really easy whenever you're in control. He's like, go ahead, you get in control. Gets in control, fucks him up. Yeah. That'd be me. Oh, it was such an awesome experience. The way after I got done driving home, the way I was equating everything was whenever I'm in my heyday training, okay, and people were like, man, this is just fascinating to watch you work and put in. You're doing exactly what you want to, how you want to look a certain way at a very high level.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's how my mind works. And then I could sit there. I felt like I kind of just want to take a chair down to American Top Team and like watch people train. Like I could just get enjoyment out of watching them train and seeing what they do because it was fucking fascinating.
Yeah. Well, I saw like a very similar obsession with how Cody speaks about his training and about what he speaks about what he does outside of the gym with his meditation and working on his heart rate and the way he eats. And I'm like, this is just a whole different spectrum, but it's the same mentality.
Yeah.
It's bodybuilding.
Very similar.
So it was cool to see that. Because I thought, I mean, there's a lot of fighters that are just sheer talent.
Yes.
But like, and I think Cody's one of them, but then what he puts in outside the gym, I didn't know that existed. Like I knew some kind of nutrition or a regimen existed, but like he's...
So, if for anybody that, I mean, we said Cody Law is his name. Yeah. Go follow him on Instagram and just watch him. Awesome dude. He is very, not soft-spoken, but he's not boisterous. But he, like whenever he talks about what he wants to do within his fighting career, kind of makes me like, oh boy, like you got a couple screws loose. This is fun.
He knows
You're
what he
a fucking
wants.
animal. Oh yes, very, very well aware. And that was the thing that we noticed when we talked to him last was everything he works on. I was like, he had a cup of coffee when he came in last week. I was like, oh, nice. Cup of coffee in the afternoon. He's like, decaf. And I'm like, really? He's like, oh yeah. He's like, I don't drink caffeinated coffee. I'm like, why not? All about his heart rate.
Yep.
All about keeping his resting heart rate down. He said he drinks something else that I can't remember the name.
Mushroom coffee.
Yeah, mushroom coffee. He does that. I saw it on the internet, but I didn't look into it.
Yeah, I don't think I'd like that.
But no, but all of the stuff that he does outside of the gym to work on his recovery, to work on how he can be better in the octagon, is where I was like, man, this dude's gonna. He's got his shit together. I think he's what, 24.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, young kid.
Yeah.
Hungry as fuck. 25. He's 25. Badass. I'm pumped. I can't. Here's the.
Were you expecting this training session with him?
So, I was not expecting me to watch Cody, who we've seen, legitimately like kind of make me a little on edge. Like, oh boy, like I didn't think, I'm big burly Seth. I'm a tough guy.
Yeah.
I'll fuck you up.
Yep.
Motherfucker, dude. Big time MMA fighters are bad motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, they probably like getting hit a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You like getting hit? You got a fucking problem. You want to get hit.
Sure.
Man, you want to get hit right now. Yeah. So I started looking at all the people that are in, because he's Bellator fighter. He's going to fight in April. That's his next fight. Bellator just signed a massive deal with Showtime. So
nice.
all of the fights that Bellator has are going to be on Showtime, which is fucking awesome. So I think Bellator's making very big moves.
Yeah.
Like because of the what the UFC has done, and there is an audience. So April 2nd, April 9th, and I believe April 16th. I think those 3 weekends, there's all Bellator fights in April on Showtime. So Cody's going to be on one of the undercards in those fights.
I mean, that's big proof how much the sport's still growing.
Oh,
it's unreal. The last year.
From what Phil and Cody both said, they're still in the infancy stages because they still don't have a pay scale figured out. UFC still doesn't have it figured out, and they're number one. So if UFC doesn't have it completely figured out and they're number one, there's a lot of money to be made in it, and it's just a matter of how they do business.
Right.
But yeah, it was it was a fucking interesting Friday. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
It was eye-opening. I looked up a couple people that fight that I didn't know about, and then I started watching their training. Shane would know. Ryan Bader, he's the UFC he's the Bellator heavyweight champion. Bro, he's a large man that was a fucking just maul people. Yeah. It was intense. Yeah. I'm fascinated by it all now. I'm into it.
I have like zero interest in fighting. Like me personally fighting.
Yeah. I don't want to.
It's very entertaining to me.
Yeah.
It's like one of those things. I just don't.
Everybody busts Mike Rashid's balls because he's always boxing. He's always hitting the pads. And it's like, people are like, when are you going to fight? Listen, Mike Rashid does pretty well for himself.
Yeah.
I don't think Mike Rashid wants to get punched in the fucking head. I was like, because guess what? I had a fucking blast on Friday. You know what I realized? I don't want to get kicked by a 160-pound man. I don't want to get kicked by that, and I'm 220 fucking pounds. I don't want to get kicked by a 220-pound fucking man. No, no fucking thank you. I'm cool with just fucking working out and like enjoying it because I like pushing myself physically and getting a killer workout in. But like I don't have what they have. They're fighting for fucking money. They're fighting for their career. And Rashid's and like people are like, oh, you should fight. Listen, he's like, I just want to hit the fucking bags. And if I have to fucking punch you in the head because you're being an asshole, I'm gonna fuck you up. Yeah, cool.
Sweet.
Nice. You want to train together? I don't want to punch you either, but we'll do cool shit. I think that's at least how I'm equating it from a very simplistic mindset here.
I don't think I could like disconnect the fact like that it's training and like, hey, go kick that guy, and it's just training. Like I feel like I would get aggressive.
Yeah, because that's the other part. You got to keep your shit together because it's all about your heart rate.
Yeah.
Because whenever I was there, like I was hopping around, and he's like, "Hey, calm down." I'm like, "Oh," and he's like,
"Were you like bouncing around?"
Oh yeah.
I saw Apollo Creed do this.
Oh yeah, fucking dudes are in. So I didn't get into this. I'll finish with this. So it was 1 minute on, 1 minute off rounds. Okay, hitting the pads with Phil, and then it's Cody go around, then I would go around. Well, my round, my 1 minute off, I'm like, I'm good, dude.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a break, take a breather, take a walk. You know, try and lower my heart rate. Sweating. I'm breathing heavy. So then the bell would ring and then my minute. Well, as I'm going hard for a minute and then Cody's rest minute, I look over and he is beating the fuck out of a heavy bag on his minute off. And I'm like, hey, like, he's not taking a break. Like, it's been going on. We're 30 minutes in. Fucking dude's still kicking the bag in his off time. And I'm like, dude, this dude's in such good shape. It's scary. I'm sucking wind for the past 20 fucking minutes, and this dude is still beating the shit out of a 150-pound heavy bag.
So was his effort about the same on his minute off?
The whole time. Yeah.
It's just the same
And,
effort.
like, I'm hitting the pads, and I'm into it. I got my, you know, he's over there fucking just beating the shit out of this bag. I'd hear the fucking bag get hit with a leg kick, and I'm like, bro, like, I'm focused, and you're, like, taking my focus. You're hitting that fucking thing so hard.
You keep it down.
Yes. What are you doing over there? Bro, it was intense. It was fucking intense. It was such a,
It's cool getting humbled like that.
I forgot how cool martial arts are.
Yeah.
I forgot how cool they were. I did them when I was a kid. Hannah was laughing at me. She's like, that's funny. You know, she's getting a kick out of it. We're laughing about it now. I enjoyed it because whenever I was younger, I did martial arts. My mom put me into karate because I was like socially awkward. I was a mama's boy. I hid, didn't want to talk to anybody. Was always like super introverted. So they put me in there just to do something. And I was pretty good at it. And my mom has a ton of pictures and a bunch of old shit of me from karate because I ended up like loving it. I was like, that's how I fell in love with Jean-Claude Van Damme because I thought I was going to be him when I was older. But I was awesome at it. And I just turned 9, 10 years old, got bored with it, just wanted to play video games. And then that was the beginning of when I started getting fat. Because then I just hung out, and that's how it became Chubbers.
Yep.
Yeah, and then 3 years later, I was like, fuck you, I'm lifting weights.
Yep.
I get jacked and look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. But my mom has pictures, so I want to go get them. I got to go find them.
Yeah, I want to see them.
Because Hannah's like, she's like, no, you fucking weren't. I was like, yes, I was. I could do a split. Yeah.
I believe that.
Oh, super flexible.
Yeah, you still are.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not up top.
I'm like the
Just the
exact
legs.
opposite of flexible.
Unflexible.
Yes.
Yep. I've heard that.
That's where I'm at.
So,
Man, that's exciting.
bro, those dudes are in shape.
I wonder how I'd hold up cardio-wise.
I thought of that.
You know?
I would love to see it, given the fact that you run a marathon on the weekend for fun. So, as part of your training, you're running what people train for. So I'm like, how would you handle an hour of that type of training?
I think it would fuck me up.
I don't know if it would, but given the fact that you are able to keep your heart rate low, and you have breathing techniques, all things that I don't have. I have high heart rate, high blood pressure, no cardio.
One thing I could see happening is like a fast rebound. Like when I'd rest, I could see me bouncing back really quick. But I think, like you said, when you start to throw legs and throw hands, like that heart rate, everything goes out the window.
Bro, it was
so
nuts.
I don't know. I think it would be tough for me.
Yeah.
Like really tough.
I don't know if it'd be really tough. I think maybe you'd be okay. I think the
I'd try
recovery
it.
time, yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to try
I completely understand why people do it for fun, though. And you got to have a good coach. And you got to be coachable. That was one thing I saw Cody. I'm like, because I don't do good with authority or coaching. Don't tell me what to fucking do. Get the fuck away from me. That's just my mentality.
Yep.
And then I'm watching Cody, who is like just going nuts, and Phil telling him just how to do things and what to do and what to pay attention to. And the dude just did it right then. I'm like, man, so that's coachability, like right away. I was coachable when I was younger, but not now. I don't do well with that.
Yeah. Excuse me.
But yeah, it was exciting. I'm curious. I
think we should all go down.
I think we should.
Take 40H down.
Yeah.
I know Show would be into it.
Oh yeah. Second that leg starts coming up.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my God. I feel like that was 3 times the energy it was to throw a hand.
Yeah. I always want to throw like a really firm like front kick.
Well, they teach you that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the Fit to Fight class that he does, like anybody out there that wants to do something different, I would highly suggest martial arts. Get into a class like that, research it. Great cardio. Bro, I felt like I burned more calories in that fucking session than anything that I do.
I'm sure you did.
It was intense. My ass cheek is still fucking sore. And I'm like, man, it's because I'm moving on my right leg. I'm moving with it, and that's when I'm throwing the most. And then I'm moving on the fucking thing, and that's where my weight's going. And when I tire out, I'm putting more weight on that. So for literally 55 minutes, I was tired putting weight on that leg.
On your right leg, yeah. Fuck.
Oh, it was fun.
That's cool.
Yeah. That was my excitement.
Yeah.
So he fights. I'm excited. I want to see it. I want to go to a big fight.
I would love to feel that energy. I want to hear it. I want to hear the hits.
I was watching. There was one this weekend where big fight with heavyweights, Blades versus Lewis. Lewis is the Black Beast, one with a funny Instagram page.
Yeah.
He was the underdog, and he knocked out Blades like cold. It was a rough hit. Dude's hands are just fucking cinder blocks. But if I would have been up close for that, it definitely would make you cringe.
I can't imagine what that sounds like.
Bro, I'm fucking smoked with this industry. It's a wild fucking entertainment industry. Because they're legit killers. Like, you're getting into the ring with somebody who will fucking... You're knocking out other professional UFC fighters. Like, what you would do to a normal human being just walking down the fucking road would be unbelievable.
Yeah.
Bro, you broke a UFC fighter's ribs. You would break me in half.
You'd kill a guy.
You would, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Fuck.
Nuts. But anyway, with all the bullshit going on in the world right now, or how we can't go anywhere, I want to go to big events.
Yeah.
Like, I want to know what it's like to be up close, front row, one or two rows back from a big time boxing match. Like, I want to see that, and I want to see up close and personal UFC fight, like right fucking there.
Yep.
I want to see it.
Someday.
Yeah. I don't know when though. I think kind of everything's going away.
I think, although if you go west from here, it's like it's still happening.
Oh, really?
Dude, downtown's a mess.
Get out of here.
We went to Lawrenceville.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Bro, everyone's walking around outside with them on.
No, they're not.
Well, yeah, like I got out of the car and dude, it's busy. Like restaurants were full. Like,
so restaurants were full, but everybody's still wearing
well,
their
they
mask.
were 50% full.
Oh, 50% full.
But which is still full. Like, there's a ton of restaurants in Lawrenceville. But I get out of the car and everyone is walking the streets. Like, families are out, kids are out. Everyone has masks on. I'm like, hey, we didn't even get inside yet. And I was being looked at like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, who is this guy? And I'm like, oh, it's way different down here. Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah, it was weird. It freaked me out.
We live in such a shitty state.
Yeah.
This douchebag governor.
Yep.
Such a cunt.
I'm so glad we live out here. Like, I can go to BP and, like, 5 dudes in trucks pull up and all can walk in with masks on and they don't get any shit.
No.
And they can pay for their stuff and get out.
I just got an email from Emmy's school saying that they want kids to wear 2 masks now.
What?
Yeah. They're recommending it. I said, you make my kid wear 2 masks to school, I'm coming in and it's going to be a problem. Like, oh, cloth mask doesn't work. I'm like, are you fucking with me right now?
It's been a year.
It's been a year. Like, we understand that kids really don't fucking get it. Even if they test positive for it, they don't show any signs and symptoms. 95 or 90-some% probably don't. Because all the people that said that their kids tested positive, I said, oh, look, people everywhere. Like, oh, yeah, the kids tested positive. What happened to them? They were like, nothing. I'm like, oh, so you had it. You had symptoms. Your kids had it but had no symptoms. They were like, not one. I'm like, your kid didn't show one symptom. They were like, no. It's crazy. Then you got fucking... this shit is such a mess.
I can't believe we're still thinking about it.
I can't believe what a bag of dicks everything is right now. we're in for such a hit. Got fucking Joe Biden. We're energy dependent. That is a fucking nightmare. Texas got hit with all that. Every type of green energy fucking went down. Fossil fuels being used out the ass. It's like, okay, dickheads. I'm all for clean energy. I'm 100% for it. But this is the problem with politicians, and this is a problem with a lot of fucking people. They don't understand how business actually works, like good business, or how to transition something. You have politicians who are politicians. They're not businessmen. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Politicians, fucking professors, a bunch of people that have never had big-time successful companies telling me how to run a fucking business. Bro, suck my dick, you fucking cunt. Drug dealers know more about business than fucking professors. Drug dealers know more about business than politicians. Big, like, all this bullshit. Transitioning from, if you want to stop using fossil fuels, and I get it, that's the fucking EV, that's everything. Everybody wants to do everything that way. And I'm fine, let's go. But do you know how many fucking tractor trailers drive on the road moving inventory for all of the companies throughout the entire country every single fucking day? We had fucking 3 tractor trailers last week just at our facility. Just for us. Could you imagine Walmarts? Targets? Giant Eagles? Those are just the big ones. Let alone all of the restaurants. All of the mom and pop shops. The amount of fuel that is fucking used is unreal. We are not transitioning to fucking EVs anytime fucking soon. Anytime soon. So why the fuck would you make us energy dependent? It would be smart to make us energy independent and then work towards that. But since everybody's a fucking moron, this is the route we're taking. Yeah. You're going to fucking Elon Musk is working his ass off, and I do not see 100,000 electronic rigs getting made anytime soon.
No.
With no bugs. We're not going to have any problems. We're going to be able to pool. We're going to be able to move all the inventory that we need throughout the entire United States through that way. No, it's not going to fucking happen. Not anytime soon. We can work towards it, and I'm all for it, but don't make us energy dependent while we're doing it. That's fucking stupid. Gas is already fucking through the roof. It's unreal. You have everybody talking about business. I was on TikTok.
Yeah.
So there was this, I was searching in Instagram, and then it was a TikTok video about money and investing, about earned income, portfolio income, and passive income. Okay, all 3 different ways of income. And it was a TikTok video, so I went over to TikTok and found this video because there was like 8,000 comments. And I'm like, I want to see what people are saying in here. It was all fucking young kids talking about how they should tax the rich and eat the rich and all this. And I'm like, okay, guys, now, I understand what everybody's saying. You can't tax and eat the rich. You know why? Because they already have the money and they're fucking smarter than you are. They know how the system works. They get it. So whenever you think about it, if you're going to tell me tax the fucking rich, okay. If we raise taxes on big businesses, raise taxes on your corporate income taxes, we raise taxes, okay, they're going to figure out a way to pay less taxes. They're going to move their money. They're going to invest in things where they're getting taxed less, or find the loophole to not even pay taxes on that income. Move it. They can do that because they know the system. They learn it. They hire very, 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 very good people at moving money, such as accountants, to do these things so they don't have to, because they'll have to pay millions of dollars in taxes. Well, they're going to figure out a way not to pay $1 million of taxes and actually invest back into themselves and into their businesses, and then they don't have to pay taxes because there are those loopholes. because it was set up that way, because the people that are making these laws need them set up that way as well. And then they end up taxing the middle class because that's where the most abundant people are that don't have that kind of money to do so. Because right now I'm getting taxed out of my fucking asshole. I'm getting taxed. We are getting taxed so fucking much it is disgusting. So guess what we do? We have somebody that we pay a lot of fucking money to help us move our money and invest in long term into what we are becoming. So we start laying a foundation for an empire that we're building because we're very fortunate to make this money, right? That's what we have meetings about. Then you have these dick fuck dumb fucks that are out here saying, oh, we should do this. Bitch, you don't fucking have a clue. It's not going to happen. It blows my mind. So the way I look at how fucking just kicked in the balls we are as a country, now that we're energy dependent, fucking our jobs numbers are so down, it's unreal. We're in for a fucking treat. Very curious to see what happens.
When everyone's in for a treat, you know.
Oh yeah.
Whatever's being said or done to act like it's helping the middle class or it's helping the rich or it's helping the poor, it's fucking everyone's shit up.
Yes.
So we're gonna be all into this shit mess together.
Oh, you put capital gains taxes. You make capital gains taxes 30%, 40%. Be a big problem. It's going to cause a big problem. Big problem. Man. But we'll see. I just can't believe like that. Whenever I saw that TikTok, so I went to this guy's investment channel. He was talking about investing money. And all of the people commenting, and it was rather popular, you know, a couple hundred comments. And I'm like, man, this is pretty popular. Well, it was a bunch of young kids saying how he's wrong. And I'm like, no, he's not wrong. He's very right. I know because I'm doing those things. And I'm doing well. He's right. The amount of people saying he was wrong and how stupid it was and how, like, the rich get richer. And I'm like, okay, I understand the rich get richer. But, motherfucker, we were broke 5 years ago. Earned income is how you become, is how you start it all. And they're like, oh, people were born into it. Yes, there's people that are born into it, but if you play that victim mentality like society wants you to, you're fucked. Bitch, we were broke. We invested everything we had into ourselves. Now, I have earned income, portfolio income, and passive income. Because I didn't do dumb shit whenever I started making a lot of fucking money. I invested it. And guess what? In 2, 3, and 5 years, all of these numbers, earned, portfolio, and passive, will all be much bigger. Bob, how much money did you make on Tesla? You don't got to give me your number. Was it a lot?
Yeah, good bit.
Yeah, so that's portfolio income. Did somebody give you the money to put into that?
No.
No. Your earned income was invested into that, right? Mm-hmm. That's a good idea. You could have spent that money that you put into the stock market on dumb shit, right?
Yeah.
But you didn't. No. I made 20 grand off of fucking Tesla, and I was like, okay, I'm good right there. I'm gonna hop out now. Fortunately, I did, because then it went down, and I'm like, man, and you did the same, except at a much bigger number. And I'm like, this is crazy. Blew my mind. So that's how that works. So if you're stupid with your fucking money, don't invest and don't save, then you're fucked. It doesn't matter if you make 10 grand, 20 grand, 100 grand. If you just take your money and invest into yourself and invest into things and pay attention instead of being a lazy fuck, great things can happen.
Mm-hmm. Do you think, like, these people that were commenting on this video, like, do you think that's their actual beliefs?
Yes.
Or do you think
they're children?
Or do you think like they believe in what they're commenting on there, or they're just talking out loud because they have a platform to do so?
So they're thinking out loud. Mm-hmm. Okay, they are, but they're very young. The young demographic is starting to scare me because of what I read. Mm-hmm. But it was 8,000 comments.
Yeah,
I read a lot of them. It blew my mind. and then the investment channels. And I'm just like, man, holy fuck. It's crazy because it worries me. It worries me a lot because this is our young generation. They have no clue. Because society, TikTok, every big business, all these huge all the multimedia channels, all the media channels, all the media outlets, all the social networks are pushing this thought process, victimhood, and being offended, and just victimhood. And I'm like, oh my God, you're all so fucked. You have no idea.
So they're just preaching what they're listening to every day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's I mean, yeah.
Last night smoked me whenever I saw that about income.
Yeah.
I was like, boy, you guys are fucked. Like they're all young kids. It's all, bro, these people commenting, they could be 15 years old.
Yeah. Dude.
It's TikTok.
Yeah.
It's TikTok. And like these massive viral videos on TikTok, because TikTok is the young person social media. So like if you tell me like you're a big deal on TikTok, I'm like, okay, so you're a big deal to children. Even though there's adults on there and there is some really funny shit on TikTok. But I'm like, the majority of these people are Adeline's age. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Like that's the majority of them. And they're saying all these things about this person. I'm like, you guys are so fucking dumb.
How would you know that? How would you know these things?
You don't.
You're 15. Can't even drive yet. You're not even legally allowed to work, right?
Yeah. You can't even work a 40-hour work
And
week.
you're going to tell this guy about how bad investing and doing this and that is.
Oh, Bob, what the fuck is going on right now?
I don't know.
What's going on? It's that bullshit.
I wasn't even thinking about those things at 13 through 15 years old. Investing? Get out of here.
There's nobody. It's so like, and me, I'm like, okay, so my kid, Adeline does work all the time. Like she doesn't miss assignments. She has 100% in everything. This virtual school shit is so goddamn fucking stupid. It's unreal. She is in a different category because I'm in the business of building motherfuckers. Kid, learn to fuck shit up. You fuck up, I'm going to tell you you're fucking up. So I look at it, I'm like, Adeline, you have an opportunity to do a lot of great things in your life. You just take advantage of it. Take advantage of the opportunity. Okay? Kids today and parents today, we have become, the kids that didn't get beat are now having kids. The kids that got put in timeout are now having kids. Okay? Like, I got my ass whooped. I was old school raised. If these people that are in their early 20s, okay, that didn't get their asses beaten or entitled little fuckers are now having children. Oh, boy. It's going to be a wild ride. Yeah, shit's going to get wild. It's almost like it was a plan, and you're kind of like, now you're getting all fucking funky on me here. But the fact that people, like, are now so entitled, tax the rich, fuck the rich. Hey, guys, they're smarter than you are. So you're going to have a shit ride here. You're going to have to go to work. Yep. It's going to be crazy. I don't know what to think about it.
I don't know either.
Just wish everybody start getting beat again. I should go back to the old
Beat
times.
your ass.
Bro. So that's where I think it's important to have, I don't know, the reason people are that way, in my opinion, is they're not afraid of anything. They don't fear anything because they never felt the wrath. Bro, when my dad would whoop my ass, it put me straight and say, I'm gonna fucking up again. Bro, you know why I got humbled on Friday? Because I get my ass beat. I talk shit and piss off Cody or Phil bad enough. I'm getting my ass kicked. I don't want to get my ass kicked, so I respect them. I respect them anyways because of the individuals and who they are as people. But if I disrespect them, I could expect to get my fucking ass beat.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. These kids today don't have their asses beat. They didn't get their fucking asses beat because their parents were too busy doing other things. Being a parent is very difficult. Being a good parent is even fucking harder. Being a good parent means that you're going to have to monitor your kid all the time and let them fuck up, but also discipline them. Teach them about respect. Bro, you backtalk me, I'm fucking smacking you in the mouth. You don't backtalk me. You backtalk someone outside of this fucking house, another adult, I'm fucking making sure you never do that again. What am I going to do, put you in timeout? Take your phone away? No, I'm whooping the fuck out of you. Here's your phone. You can have it, but I'm beating your fucking ass right now. I don't want the phone. No, you can keep the phone. I'm beating you. I don't want to get beat. So then you have to give them the phone and then whoop their ass. You whoop their ass, they cry, you cry, and then they fuck up again like a month later, and you go, I'm going to beat your ass again. You fucking do it again. Okay, I'm good. Sorry about that, Dad. Won't do it again. Good idea, kid. 2 weeks go by, does it again. Hey, I told you not to do that, and you did it again. I'm beating your ass now. Ah! Cries fucking rain out. Don't fucking beat me. Don't beat me. Now, they're already feeling the wrath. They are terrified of it. So you have to beat them because you have to give them an ass whooping because you said you would. Otherwise, now you're a fucking liar and they get a hand up on you. No. So you don't even have to hit them as hard. You just got to fucking set them straight. And then you actually have to, after that, you don't just beat them and then walk away. You have to give them an ass whooping and then tell them why you did this. And then have a conversation with them further about this. And talk to them about disappointment. Talk to them about respect. Talk to them about things that matter in life. Discipline, respect, understanding. So, at that point, that's the hard part about being a parent. I'm not just beating my kid because I'm mad and I want to get aggression out. No, I'm beating them because they need to understand how it works. If I keep putting my kid in timeout, they're like, I'll sit here for a fucking hour. Fuck you. I don't care. I'll play with my thumbs.
Just sitting here.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here. Oh, you put me in timeout? Big fucking deal.
I'm in this house all day anyway.
I don't give a fuck. So, and I think that, and people that got beat are like, I'd never beat my kid. Yeah, go ahead, don't. You're not beating a kid because you want to. Mm-hmm. You know? I don't like fuck. I didn't like Emmy. I think I've had to hit Emmy's ass maybe 2 times. That's it. Now she's just done. She's just a fucking good kid. Adeline, I had to hit a lot. But now Adeline is who she is. She's a fucking savage.
My parents, they couldn't talk to me. Like, they'd have to physically contact me, like physically, to like get me to like stop being a fucking asshole.
Yes.
I was a dick.
Human fucking nature to be an asshole like that.
Yep.
Because you want to live. Like, everybody has different personalities. Some, like Emmy, if she's bad or starts treating people like shit, because that's what happens. They start getting an ego. Like, those things occur in life. They're just fucking human nature. You start getting an ego or start treating people poorly or excluding people from an event that you're doing. It's like, hey, don't fucking do it, kid. You want an ass whooping? Nope. No, you don't want one? Be fucking nice. Okay. Adeline would just run rampant. Tell you no. Adeline, it's time to come inside. I said 15 minutes, 30 minutes ago, it's time to come inside. I'm not coming in. Fuck'd you just say to me? That's how it was. We lived in the neighborhood at the time. Yeah. So she wanted to run and play and this and that. And then I'd have to tell the neighbor, go home. Adeline in the house. And she's like, I still don't want to come in. Kid, you got 5 seconds to get in this fucking house before it beats your ass. Walking all slow and shit. You motherfucker, get in the house. Well,
Get your ass in
if
this house.
I start counting 1, she starts walking slower. Yeah, dude, that's it.
Yep.
Everybody, like as a kid, you're like, I'm going to test you just to push your fucking buttons. Some kids and people do that.
That was me.
Just to see it.
Yep.
Just to fucking do it.
Mm-hmm.
So then.
You really going to do it?
You really going to fucking hit me?
Yep.
I'm going to find out if you're really going to hit me, because if you're not, I'm going to do whatever I want.
Might not be that bad.
Yeah. And then like.
Like, fuck.
And then 5 would hit and still not in the house. Now you made me a fucking liar, kid. Now you pissed me off.
Yeah.
Now I'm definitely whooping your ass. And then you hit their ass and they like start fucking debilitated. You fucking.
And it was like
Oh,
this.
it's a tap. It's a fucking tap. It's a fucking tap. Well, that's the thing that when
my mom would go for my hair.
Oh, really?
Oh, dude, like she'd pull me to the ground by my fucking hair. It was the only way to get my attention. I was just like persistent, constantly a dick to my fucking sister. Like
Yes.
fucking with all her shit, all of her toys, all of.
It's. I don't know what it is. That's why again, it goes back to me being fascinated by the human brain.
And I
human
only
mind.
did that at home.
Yeah.
I went over to someone's house. They'd be like, "Wow, Bobby's such a great kid. Like so nice. Like did all this. Like wish my kid was like this." And my mom's like, "Who the fuck are you talking about? This
kidding
guy
me?
fucking beat his ass yesterday."
This is you and your sister's room.
Oh yeah. Well, my
Just knock it
sister
over just for the fuck of it.
my sister was is like Emmy, like with the doll stuff.
Super organized.
Oh my god, she liked cleaning stuff. So like she'd clean her room like dust, and like that was her like
Thing.
playtime.
Ugh.
And then she'd line everything up, and I'd just come through like, Batman and fucking toys coming in, crashing through her shit, and she's like screaming at me, and my mom warns me like 5 fucking times, and then, all right,
That's what I mean. Like,
because timeout didn't work for me.
timeout doesn't work for fucking 95% of the
Yeah.
population. I don't put Emmy in timeout. Emmy, do it again, beating your ass. She doesn't do it again.
Nope.
No. Just doesn't happen. But not everybody the stakes have to be high. Timeout isn't like a big thing.
I was such an asshole.
You had to get beat. And I say beat as like such a loosely used term. It's not like you're physically harming the child.
I just forget sometimes that I was even told once or twice about it. Like where you just like keep pushing, then like you do it once, you're like, "Fuck! I legitimately forgot that you yelled at me."
Now you gotta get your
And it's
ass
like, no,
beat.
don't. like no, that wasn't a deliberate one. That was an accident.
That's just my personality now. It
Yeah.
wasn't a mistake. I'm so sorry. Yeah, this is why I'm hitting you, because you're a fucking asshole.
I had a lot of those.
The
A lot
fact
of
that you're
those.
not thinking about it is why I'm whooping your ass. Like people running their mouth about just about shit is the other thing. Just talking shit about people constantly. I'm like, man, like nobody's punching you right in the fucking mouth. Bro, back in the day, you remember whenever I was like fucking 15, 16, 17 years old, like cell phones weren't around yet really. Like you had a fucking cricket phone or some shit.
Yeah.
So like text messaging wasn't even a thing. It was like you had to call the person. So you had a fucking portable phone is all you had. So then like if somebody was talking shit on you in school or anything like it, it was like, hey, I'm finding you and I'm fucking you up. So then like if like there was a meetup at like a football game or a volleyball game or a basketball game during the week against rival schools, you were fighting. Somebody was getting punched in the face. Like that was going to happen. I don't know if that shit still happens now.
I don't think so.
Fight. Yeah. Like that was it.
Like a good fight.
Like back in the it was, even though that was 20 years ago. Oh my God, that was 20 years ago. Fuck. That was a long time. That's 2 fucking decades. But like that, I don't know if that happens. Like if you talk shit, like expect to get punched in the face, right? Like, but then people don't, because now they just hide inside. Like they're just on the internet, like behind the keyboard. They never leave. They're just a fucking troll. They're just fucking shit talking everybody to fuck with everybody. Imagine if, like, remember that movie, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back?
Yeah.
Whenever they started flying around, they're like, this fucking troll on this site said this about us. They found his address, go to his house. It's some kid, and they fucking beat his ass.
Yep.
They fly everywhere doing it.
Different time, man.
It is. It's wild, because I have a hard time understanding it. Mm-hmm. The whole not respecting people, not respecting like That's a big deal. Mm-hmm. It's one thing to be funny and bust balls and talk a little bit of shit, but like not like that's like what you do for a fucking living.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like nobody's kicked your ass yet? Yeah. It's crazy. Man, childhood was way different.
I didn't really like get in fights.
I
I think everyone was scared of me, so
yeah, that's a good point.
yeah, they didn't want any of this.
You're a lover, not a fighter.
I am.
Yeah.
I have way more love than anger.
Yeah.
Yep.
I did. I got into a few fights. College, I got into quite a few.
A few tussles.
Yeah. Yeah. Got punched in the face a couple times.
Vicious cockfight.
Yeah, I was really sauced out of my mind.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I'll do it.
Yep. That'll escalate it.
I look back, just think about this from childhood whenever I was fucking 6 years old, 30 years ago. 30 years ago. Yeah, 30 years ago. It's fucking, what would that be? 1990. 1991. I'm fucking at a fucking party. My parents' backyard parties. Just getting your parents' beers, running around. I'm 11 years old trying to sneak my mom's beer. You know, all that stuff. I don't know if that still happens.
I mean, not right now.
Not right now. Childhood was wild back in the day. There was no cell phones. Imagine if you took everybody's fucking cell phone away today. You took everybody's fucking cell phone away. All the kids, no cell phones. No cell phone for the kid. No nothing. No communication.
It would
such
fuck
as
me
that.
up.
Well, it would change how everything is done. Like 30 years ago, that's what it was. Mm-hmm. 30 years ago, there was no internet, or TV, radio. Those were your communication, ways of communication. Mm-hmm. Telephone. Bro, whenever I had to call my girlfriend's house, I'd call her home phone. And her dad might have answered, or her mom might have answered.
I'd memorize 8 friends' home phone numbers.
Yeah. I remember dialing on the fucking phone before you had to use an area code.
Yeah, I remember that.
It wasn't like 724-412
Yeah.
to start.
Remember how pissed like the world was when they were incorporating that?
Jack pissed
My
off.
dad was so pissed.
Fucking hated it.
He's like, how the fuck am I supposed to know
Remember
everyone's...
another 3 fucking numbers? Are you kidding me?
Gotta change all the business cards.
Yep.
Yep.
Man.
When was that?
Late 90s. Late 90s, early 2000s. Yeah. Early 2000s.
My grandmother had like an actual dial phone,
Yeah.
like on her kitchen wall. It's weird.
Man.
That was even weird for me at that age. Like I remember having a cordless phone in your house was a big deal.
Huge deal. Yeah. Having, remember voicemails whenever they came out?
Yeah.
Or an answering machine.
Mm-hmm.
You had an answering machine?
Yep.
You had to check it when you got home? Man. Bro.
Every day you would do that. Like we'd get home.
It's like answering emails, bro.
We'd be and like my mom would like ask if I would want to do it. Hey, check the check the voicemails,
messages.
and I had to check the voicemails and.
That wasn't long ago.
Hey, Aunt so and so called. She wants you to call her back. Okay, I will. Not like, hey, Aunt so and so read my text message and then I didn't call her back and then.
Crazy.
Fuck, everything was different. You all right there?
Oh, God.
Oh.
How about pagers?
Pagers. I was a little too young for those to be something in my life.
Yeah, you weren't that type of drug dealer.
I remember important older people having them and being like, "Oh, I gotta
Get to the payphone."
got a phone bank."
Oh my God. Where are we going to be in the next 30 years? It's going to be wild.
Oh, you remember when you had your phone in your pocket in your hand?
Remember when you had to put this in your pocket?
Man, that'll scare the fuck out of me.
Where am I going to put it, though?
It's going to be in your head.
Yeah.
Yep.
All up here.
Bro, if you would have told somebody in 1985 that they would have these things, they would be like, fuck off. There's no fucking way.
You can ask it any question you want. It's going to give you the answer.
You're literally going to be able to see a picture of yourself and call somebody in real time in a different country and talk to them face to face. Get the fuck out of here.
No way.
What kind of fucking, what are you smoking?
And like you can take pictures with this and they'll stay on here.
Yeah, it's going to store on your phone.
Yep. Fuck off. No, it's not.
There was a dude, I think it was 1987. He came into my dad's showroom, and he was an investment guy, and he told my dad to invest in Motorola and bottled water. He told my dad in 1987 to invest in those things. I want to say that was the year, somewhere around there if I'm wrong. He told my dad, bottled water and Motorola. My dad said, "Get the fuck out of here, bud. I'm trying to run my company." He'd just taken everything over within like 8 years. So it's in the thick of running a business.
Yeah.
Told the guy to get the fuck out. Like, fuck off, dude. If my dad might have invested maybe $5,000 into Motorola and like Aquafina or something back in then, or whatever bottled water was happening, my dad would probably be a multi-hundred millionaire. Fucking insane. Insane.
Yeah, Motorola was like the first on the map. That was the first phone I had.
It was a big deal. Huge deal. Yep. I
was so unappreciative of my first cell phone. Like I was a prick about it. Like everyone
how kids are about their iPhone 10?
Like my mom got me a cell phone through like Verizon, which very reputable company now.
Yeah.
But no one in school had Verizon back in the day. They all had like the local carrier, like the local small carrier where it was like free texting back and forth.
You had to pay for texting.
Yeah. So like
Oh my God, I remember paying for texting.
It was called Conestoga Wireless. That's what it was called. Everyone had that, and I had Verizon. I had a better phone, but I couldn't fucking message anyone. So like I'm like,
fuck this thing.
Fucking hate this
You
phone,
asshole.
Mom. She's like, you fucking bastard.
Definitely were.
Yep. 6 months later, I got what I wanted.
Bro.
A Nokia 3390, 1-bar reception, unlimited texting. And Snake.
Man.
Yep.
Bro, it was wild. Oh, man, that's fucking rough.
I remember our first computer was a Gateway.
Yep.
We didn't get it on the internet for months after we got it, like just because we didn't know how to like do it. We didn't know what dial-up was. We didn't know what AOL was.
You would use your phone line to get online, and it would take out the phone, so nobody could call you while you were on the internet. Oh my God.
Oh, let me dial up. It's like making all them sounds, initializing, failed. Gotta try it again.
Bro. Adeline, the kids today would have no idea. It's wild. That is a huge generational gap. I mean, this is why, to think that the media and politicians and big media don't play a significant role in the direction of society, you're a fucking idiot. Huge role. Like, if anybody believes what the news is saying anymore, you're a fucking idiot. It's a joke. Mainstream media is an absolute joke. I don't care what the fuck one you're watching, it's a joke. It's all polarized. It's crazy. Ton of bullshit. I just can't believe the TikTok thing threw me off last night.
Yeah.
And then politicians and people talking about businesses, and I'm like, you guys have no fucking clue how to run a business. You guys don't. You just don't. You suck. Drug dealers know about business.
Supply and demand.
All right, let's go through this. Okay. So if you're a professor or a politician versus a drug dealer, if you're a professor, you're getting paid by the university. The university is paying you. So you don't write your own paycheck. You're receiving a paycheck, which is fine. Now, I'm not degrading anybody in this. I'm just putting facts straight when it comes to business and how things work and how money works and all that, and understanding owning a business like that. They get paid to do a job. Do the job, shut the fuck up. You do better at your job, good enough that I'm making more money, then I give you a promotion and pay you more money. Okay? Drug dealer, supply and demand. Number one. Inventory control, because you need inventory to sell. So you're also going to need a facility. So supply and demand, inventory control, facility. Next, customer service. You have to have customer service. What happens if it's a bad product? What happens if something happens?
Quality.
Yeah, quality. Next, after customer service, has to do with the customer interaction, your relationships. Do you have a good relationship with your consumer? How do they perceive you? How good is your product? So we have supply and demand, customer service, inventory control, facility, relationships.
And then reinvesting.
Reinvesting, taking the money that you made from a previous sale into a better quality or more quantity. It's another one. What else is there?
Marketing.
The marketing. Your marketing strategy.
Samples.
Samples, is that a thing?
Yeah.
Going to a party, showing it off, letting everybody try some.
Yep.
Doing little tasters.
Yeah.
Maybe a bud here or two or a little fiver. After that, on top of that, is competition. Rival competitions. Because it might be a saturated area, and you might have to fight to get out to a better area. So all of those things, that's business. Your competition. What happens if, like...
Transportation.
Liability. Yeah. Risk to reward. Bro, being a drug dealer is not easy. Fuck. And on top of that, it's illegal. On top of all of those
I'm trying to run a business,
No
and
taxes,
these guys
though.
are trying to fucking arrest me.
No taxes, though.
Yeah, again, that's that risk to
Yeah,
reward.
no taxes.
I don't have to pay taxes, but I might go to prison for 20 years.
That's about the same thing.
So on all of that right there, like, we should just be having a ton of drug dealers, like, running the country here, teaching us all about teaching everybody about business.
Yep. Then you can hire more drug dealers.
That's the next thing, is scaling up.
Yes.
Like,
Yep.
are you going to hire an employee? Are you going to have a couple runners? What are you going to do? Do you have mules? They're drug mules. Yeah.
Now you have tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 pricing.
Yeah, you got tiered pricing, you got wholesale, you got distribution.
Yep. Direct to consumer.
You got your D2C, you got your fucking palleted orders, you got distribution, wholesale department, tiered pricing. Listen, kid, you're going to want to move up to a whole ounce. Cut this fucking half ounce bullshit out.
Yeah.
Start buying an ounce, cut your price down, you'll sell more, I'll move more volume, I'll get a better price from my manufacturer. We're gold. Pick up the fucking pace.
Yep. Here's some samples. You can give them out to your guys. Get them started.
Yeah. Yes. I'll take a fucking drug dealer over a politician.
So I haven't been doing what we've been doing for 5 years. I've been doing this for 20 years.
I don't want to tell anybody. I don't want to tell anybody my past, but whenever I used to sell cocaine, that's how I learned how this all works.
Yep.
It was you learned very quick, because on top of that, you learn how people respond to what you're doing. How do they perceive your product? Do they like it? Then it's all relationships.
I had good deals.
Yeah. That's part of it. Quality was always big for me. I like quality things. So that's why I believe that quality over quantity is very important.
That's why I got into business.
Yeah, because I got into it because I wanted to do good cocaine. Then once I found out that I could get my hands on good cocaine and other people like good cocaine, then I was like, oh, so now I have it and you want it, I can make money off of you and get my cocaine for free. And then I realized that I could get my cocaine for free and make money. Problem was I was doing my own product. It's rule number one of a drug dealer. Don't do your own product. Because then you become a consumer, and you don't want to do that.
I had like 1 year of just break even. It was like a whole year.
Yeah, that's not good business.
No, it wasn't.
No, I had 1 year of losing money. I lost money and fucked my life up. Like god damn it!
I didn't see this coming. Fuck, it was going so well.
I didn't see this one coming. 1 second I'm fucking snorting lines off of titties, and fucking balling out at parties, and next my life is fucked up.
Yeah.
I know what happened.
Happened so fast.
Just overnight. Seth, that was 3 months. No shit.
Fuck. It's
Blinked and it's over. Oh my God. Fucking wild times.
Yep.
Wild times. Yeah.
That was so dumb.
Oh my
But
God.
yet smart.
Yeah, I mean, I learned a lot. You learn so much. That's part of experiencing life. And what makes me laugh, we'll go back to the whole kids thing about TikTok, is they have no clue what's about to happen to them. Like, you live with your parents in your nice house. Whenever you get into the real world, you're fucked. Real world's mean. It's nasty. It's way fucking harder than doing drugs.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck yeah, it is.
Yeah. Every college kid that's fucking stiff-dicked and fucking Tony Toughnuts. Every woman that's fucking sticking their noses up at people, you snotty fucking whore. Yeah, once you get in the real world and get knocked up a couple of times by a couple of douchebags, then you realize how bad life sucks. Man, really fucking, this shit sucks. I have a fat ass now. My ass is fat. I used to make fun of girls with fat asses. Dudes are like, bro, I'm fucking fat. I'm out of shape. This sucks. I make fucking half the money I thought I was going to make. Yeah.
Life.
That was college, dickbag. You fucking loser. That's how, I mean, everybody has to go through it. That's a humbling experience. I mean, who doesn't think they're going to make $100,000 out of college? It was like, yeah, I'm going to make $100,000 out of college.
I thought the diploma was like it was like a token, like you checked it in. You
Like
know,
I was guaranteed
you get
to
done,
make money.
You hand this diploma, there
is
it
your
is.
job.
Yep.
And then you go to a job interview and they don't give a fuck about that. And you're like, but like,
I
have
this
one.
is great, but we also wanted 3 to 5 years experience.
but like I have
Like,
this. I thought you gave me $65,000 a year out of college. Like I make that, and then you give me benefits too, and I don't have to pay health insurance. I have to pay for health insurance, but that's like $600 a month. Yes, and I'm getting taxed on that on the $40,000 a year you're offering me. Yeah, so I'm gonna make like $2,800 a month. Yes. But my rent's like $1,100. Yes. My cell phone bill's like $125. Yes. I have a fucking car payment. Yeah, you do. I got utilities. I was spending like $150, $200 a weekend at the bar. Yeah.
We'll have to pull that back a little bit.
So wait, you mean to tell me I'm not going to have I'm going to owe money every month? Yeah. But I went to college and I have a degree. You're fucked. Oh. This sucks. Now I'm depressed. Yeah, welcome to life, bud.
Yeah, that's life. That's normal feeling.
Yeah, that's a very normal feeling.
Yeah.
Everybody goes through that.
Yeah.
Wait until you do that when you're 30.
Yeah. Yep.
And you fuck something up real bad. And you got kids. You're going to want to turn to drugs and alcohol real quick again.
Don't do that.
Well, but what I'm getting at is I'm talking candidly about this and joking around and saying these things because these are all things that I did.
Yep.
You did as well.
100%.
I think everybody does them.
Yep.
Who in college didn't get a big head thinking you were going to be king fucking dick? That's the thing in college because you're coming into your own. You think your shit don't stink. You think you're going to be fucking stiff-dicked and ready to go all the fucking time, and all you're going to be doing is fucking banging broads and making money. But that doesn't happen like that all the time. Life is going to be fucking rough. And the kids today that I was watching and all that, I'm like, boy, you guys are in for a fucking treat. For a fucking treat. Mm-hmm. Man, it's intense. Mm-hmm. I like it, though.
Yeah.
I like life.
Uh-huh.
I enjoy it.
I don't miss college. I don't miss the year post college. The couple years post college.
Bro, I say these things because of how bad I fucked my life up. Mm-hmm. How many mistakes I made. I can say this because, motherfucker, I did it all. Mm-hmm. I just got done saying I don't do good with people. I'm not very coachable. Not good with authority. Mm-hmm. I don't like people telling me what to do, so that means I had to learn everything the hard way. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I fucked up a ton. Made money, lost money, was heavy into drugs, did a ton of dumb shit. Like, I fucked up almost. I almost did everything that you could do wrong. I did at least once. Mm-hmm. Like, there's not many things that, like, I haven't experienced. I did that because I'm hard-headed and a little bit of an asshole. Maybe a little bit of a risk taker.
Risky business.
Yeah,
you know?
like Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
I wear Ray-Bans. I don't wear pants. You don't wear pants and wear Ray-Bans? Yeah, Tom Cruise. Nice.
Oh,
you ran a brothel out of your parents' house? Yeah.
It was one time, all right?
Listen,
Fuck.
I had sex on a train. It was crazy. Drove my dad's Porsche into the fucking lake. Yeah. But, no. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, I don't mind saying these things just because, I did them all.
Everyone does this.
Yeah.
It's a rite of passage.
And it's tough because it's easy to get wrapped up and lose.
Yeah.
And lose forever.
Yeah. Yeah, it's your job, like, after college to, like, not keep losing. Like, you gotta start winning.
You have to get your shit together.
Yeah.
That's part of it. If there's one thing I wish I could do and experience for a certain period of time, like switch bodies with somebody, it'd definitely be a fucking drug lord. Mm-hmm. I would have loved to have done that. Like a Mexican drug lord.
There's like a lot of stress involved, but like we'll risk and reward again.
But my life's super stressful now. I don't sleep well now.
No,
fucking companies are going ape shit crazy right now.
Yep.
So I want to definitely be fucking Pablo Escobar, or not maybe him, just maybe like like some type of drug lord. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just to feel the stress, the whole scenarios. I wish I could go tour a facility. Mm-hmm. I'm okay with not even switching bodies. Like, can I just come and tour your facility and learn your process?
I'm not telling anyone.
Fuck no.
I just want to see it.
I'll talk about it on here, but I won't tell everybody where it is.
Like a big idol of mine is George Young.
Yeah.
Not for him getting caught, but for what he did before that.
Good business.
Yeah.
He had great relationships. Mm-hmm. The top quality products.
He was always on the hunt for the best.
Yes.
Yeah.
Top notch. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's important. Mm-hmm. I want to fucking tour a facility. If there's anybody knows anybody Colombian drug lords, I'd love to go tour the facility.
Yeah, or if they have like a satellite location like in Florida somewhere, we'll come down there.
I want to go.
We'll shoot down. We'll drive down. Yeah. Drive back with nothing.
Nothing.
I love inserting myself into like movies, like weird roles.
Bro, that's why we're having this conversation, because we watch movies like that. We're like, man, I would love to experience that. Mm-hmm. Documentaries about stuff like that. The thing is most of it actually happened. Like George Young, real person. Mm-hmm. Fucking
ruined his life.
Pablo Escobar, real.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Real.
Yep. Real guy.
I know. It's cool. I want to see it. Mm-hmm. That'd be what I would want to do. Switch my life with. I want to switch my life with a fucking big time drug lord.
You know what I want?
Like a good drug lord though, like top notch cocaine. Like, not heroin. I don't want to do that.
Fuck no.
Yeah,
no.
top-notch coke. Yeah.
Just like cool.
I'd pay my employees super well. I wouldn't kill them.
No.
Jay's losing it. Jay's like, Jesus God.
I wouldn't kill them.
I wouldn't do the terrible things that other drug lords do.
No.
No. Mm-mm. I think that's what makes him a drug lord. Ruthlessness.
Yeah, you got to kill them off.
Yeah.
Because then they're going to get you in trouble.
Because then there's going to be people trying to climb the ladder and take your job and take your spot. And you're like, fuck you. Boom. Loyalty.
Yep.
I definitely have a gold AK-47.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
We were watching a movie. Oh, we were watching Martian
Oh, yeah.
with
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Yeah, Jason Bourne.
So I have this like weird vibe when I watch space movies. I love space movies.
Oh, yeah, you like it.
Love them.
Space Cadet.
And every time I try to like be the astronaut and like think about what they're going through and all,
Yeah.
just hear me out,
I know.
okay?
I'm sorry. I just
So-
envisioned myself being an astronaut.
There is no movie or profession or like drug lord, action, like Fast and the Furious type shit, horror movies, running from someone. Nothing like gets me more anxiety ridden than an astronaut that's like outside of its like capsule in space. Like it's like they're working on something outside and they're like floating from like thing to thing.
That freaks you out.
Dude, like last night I watched Martian like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
And at the end when they're trying to like bring him in and that one dude's like traveling the whole space station, not on anything, just like I fear that floating away. Like that's like one of my biggest fears.
And you're done.
Like I've had dreams like where you're just like, just can't like,
Can't quite grab it.
Because like Kim saw me like get on the edge of my seat. She's like, "What's going on?
What do you got
She's
going
like,
on up there?"
Why are you all excited?" I'm like, "Do you see this?" She's like, "Yeah, we've seen this movie." I'm like, "No, but look at him. He's not hooked onto anything." She's like, "Okay, like this
We
is
know he makes
this is a fucking movie, and he does make it." I love space movies though.
No shit.
Yeah, huge fan. Yep.
Man. Interstellar is one of my favorite movies.
Me too.
For sure. Matthew McConaughey again.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's trippy.
Yeah.
Crazy. Good times.
That's why I'm a big Elon Musk fan.
Yeah. He has a tequila.
No shit.
Yeah, Tesla has a tequila. Yeah. I can't find it.
We'll find it.
I'm going to get my hands on it. I'm going to call Elon.
Yeah. We were texting yet the other day. He was working on something important. Big deal.
Oh, man. Nuts.
What else did we watch? We watched another new movie. Fuck. I'm so bad with remembering names. I think it's an Apple TV original movie. Synchronic? I think it's called Synchronic. Yeah, Synchronic.
What happens in that?
So, like, it's like this, these 2 dudes, they're paramedics, partners, driving the same truck, and stumble upon these weird, like, instances, like weird deaths, and they find it's like a drug, a synthetic drug that's been manufactured that, like, it's fucking wild. Like, it transports you in time.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Sometimes they don't come back.
I don't know if I saw a commercial for this.
Quite the sci-fi.
Sci-fi thriller.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Pretty cool.
Nice.
I mean, I wouldn't rank it real high, but it was
Interesting.
It was a cool thinker.
Nice. Nice. I don't watch many movies now. SJ kind of fucks all that up.
Yeah.
Tough with the baby.
Yeah. He's like just always moving now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It's good though. No worries. I like work. Works good. Works great. Doing a good job.
Yeah.
Yep. Man. Oh shit.
Jay, you got a question? put you on the spot this morning.
Jay's been pretty quiet here. We went off on tangents about TikTok and just dumb shit, drug dealers being better businessmen than professors, and fucking...
Yeah, that wasn't like a derogatory thing. That was just like a comparison.
No. I think everybody has the gist of us. Like, dude, I don't like talking down about people. It's just not a good. It's not good things. But I worry about society because of how dumb I realize the young community is. And I looked and I'm like, oh boy, like, you guys are pretty fucking stupid. Like it's just, that's just an observation.
Yeah.
You know, I don't. What do we do? The whole time, everything in life is about being a good motherfucker, being a hardworking son of a bitch. But at the same time, don't be dumb and don't be an asshole. Like, I was just making observations about how fucking stupid people are. Like, it's not, I don't think that's derogatory. That's just an observation. Like, I know I'm pretty fucking stupid with a few things. It's okay. I'm not good at certain things. I'm not going to try and get good at them. I'm way too old in my life to get good at them. I just have people that are better at those things than I. That's good business.
Yeah.
If you're not good at something, don't try and get good at it. Hire somebody that is good at it. And then you keep doing good at what you're good at. It's a good idea.
I'll do that.
Think I'm going to do that. But, no. Yeah, do a good job. No questions from Jay?
I mean, the only thing that I can say is I don't have any questions, but going back to the beginning of the podcast, when are you old?
Oh.
You never gave it. Is it an age? Is it like a certain moment?
Well, I think I fit in very well with many age groups. I'm thinking I'm already at the age of old.
Yeah, I would say from a societal standpoint, it has a lot to do with like my kids. Like Adeline is 13 years old. I'd say the kids that are 16 to 18, those kids are the ones that are with up to date, like the music, the lingo, all the fashion, all the shit. The second that you are out of touch with all of those things, you're old. If you're out of touch with that, that's when you're old. I'm old as fuck. Because shit 10 years ago, I wasn't and I was out of touch 10 years ago. So now I'm like, ah.
I think I would be perceived as older if I had kids.
Yeah, bro, people think I'm over 40. People think I'm over 40. I don't give a fuck if that, because I respect people in their 40s because technically more than usual, they're a little wiser. They make more sound decisions in life. They do very well for themselves. Yeah, I have a lot of I have respect for anybody that works hard. You know. Yeah. I'd say when you're out of touch. When you're out of touch with the lingo, the music, because whenever we were kids growing up and it was fucking the type of music, and whenever your dad was like, fuck, that's stupid, what is this shit? You're like, Dad, this is the cool shit of today. This is the song right now.
I say that now.
Yeah. Yep. I think that's when you're old.
I was one of the oldest at Industry on Saturday night. Industry, what is it? Industry
Public House.
Yeah, I was the oldest there. Really? Yeah. I mean, other than Kenny and Sayward.
You guys were the old heads.
Yeah, we were an old table.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You're the old guy then.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is it. Here we are. Depends on, so if you're the young community or what it is, there it is.
Yep. Fuck.
We sit at a table, we'll be like,
I didn't even get a beer. Like, I got an old fashioned. You know what I mean? Everyone's there to get fucked up. And
yep, there you are. That's it. You're categorized now. Good job. I've been there for a minute.
like, they got the huge beer selection there, huge draft list. And I'm like, you have Blanton's.
Did
They're
they?
like, yeah, we do. I'm like,
Take
and I had 4 of them, which they were surprised I wanted 4 of them. They're like, you want another one? I'm like, yes, please.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then I looked around and no one else had an old fashioned there.
Oh man. Yep. That's when you're old. I think everybody that follows us is old. except maybe like 10% of people. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good times.
So like 33 or older.
Nope, it's not an age. Age is just a number. Mm-hmm. It's a characterization of
yeah,
who
but like
you are.
remember when you were 18 and like you saw like you might have like a close friend that's like 21 and you're like, oh, you don't look at them as like old, you look at them as like cool because they're 21. Like he's cool. And then I feel like after that, like anything over like, oh fuck.
No, when are you actually considered old?
Yeah,
and for all people, like for each each age categorization or whatever the fuck you want to call them, however we're categorizing them. Like 18 to 21, then whenever you're 21 and you see somebody like 26, 27, you're like, oh, you're a little older.
Yeah.
When do the women at the bars start to view you as an old creepy guy?
Depends on the girl. Depends on the girl. Yeah, for sure. Because I don't know what guys are like today.
But like I know like back home, like when we'd be at the tap room, I'd be like, oh, look at these old guys coming in. And they were probably like my age now. They're 33. Go. I'm like, oh, look at these guys.
Yeah.
They're coming in for one draft because they have families to get home to. Mm-hmm. Pussies. You know?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, each to each.
But now being there, and like if we were there and we were closing down the bar and I'd be the oldest one there, I'd be like, okay, everyone's looking at me now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you are. Mm-hmm. I think whenever you see, it's a jump. Because at 26, 27, there are people, and they're like, no.
You know it?
Once you crest 30, you're old in a bar scene. Mm-hmm. Once you crest 30, you're old in a bar scene.
Yep.
You're a 32-year-old dude at the bar.
Old.
You're the old guy. If you're at the bar, like if you're out with friends, that's different. Like,
yeah, right.
You know, you're going out. Yeah. Because whenever I stopped really going to the bar after I fucking had Adeline, which was in my early 20s. Mm-hmm. So.
Yep, 30.
Yeah. You have kids young, you get old quick. Mm-hmm. I'm old quick. Like I don't want to go to the bar and sit there and by myself with like one other person. I don't want to do that. I'd rather sit at my cool table and drink all my own bourbon. I'm in a unique spot though. Yeah.
Yep, there it is. 30.
I think
Damn it, so I'm old as fuck.
I'm cool. I am old.
I feel like me running like triathlons
makes you even older.
No, it's making me younger.
No, it's making you even fucking older. Old people run triathlons, Bob.
They do, dude. They do. But they're great at them.
I'm not saying that it's not great. I'd rather be old than young. I just got done talking about some of these young kids and how fucking stupid they are.
Like I feel like I might peak in like 5 years in this sport.
When you're old.
Yeah.
But then you're the young guy in the triathlon community.
Yeah. I'll be the young guy again when I'm old.
No, you're the young guy now.
Or I'll be, no, because there's more even older people that run them. So like when I'm like in my prime as a triathlete.
What I'm saying is in the triathlon community, you're young.
Right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So whenever you're older, you'll still be younger.
Yeah.
You're 38. Oh, fuck, dude. You got it. Yeah.
You got 10 more years.
Wait till you're 45 doing this shit, and you're like, holy fuck. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm cool. I don't care. The older I get, the better I do in life. So I'm fucking great. I just don't want to die.
Yeah.
As long as I don't die, I'm cool. I want to die anytime soon. Give me like at least 35 more years. If I get 35 more years here, I'm fucking pumped.
Yeah, we're on a roll. I don't want to die now.
I'm pumped. I'm super excited. I'll be 71 years old. Yeah. Can't wait. Hopefully I'm fucking just hanging out at my beach house, banging my hot wife.
I hope I'm at like the pool, like telling dad jokes in the morning, naked.
Yeah, doing that stuff. Yeah, can't do that shit now.
No,
you don't have any gray hair. You do not have any gray pubes. You cannot do that shit until you have gray pubes.
Yep.
You have gray pubes, naked in the fucking locker room.
Yep. With a ton of respect.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there he is.
In the beginning, it's real weird. You're like, oh, there's the old dude with that. And then, like, after fucking 10 weeks of seeing him in a row, you're like, I can't wait till I'm the old dude with gray pubes.
Dude don't give a fuck about anything.
Don't give a fuck. Mm-hmm. Yeah. George. Boner today, huh? Good seeing you. Get excited. Did I give you that? I know I'm looking better, but George.
Pumped either way.
He's like, I took a Viagra last night. Hasn't gone away. Nice.
I want to see a doctor about that.
George, you know that's not healthy. That thing is fucking purple. Listen, it's okay. I use it once every 2 months. It's cool. It'll go away.
It's looked worse.
Oh, it's fucking funny. Oh, God damn it. Well, good shit, everybody. My teeth are floating at this point. I got to piss so bad it's crazy.
That's a dad expression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a good day. Make sure you're doing a good job. And other than that, I don't know.
Happy Monday.
Yeah, fucking A. Let's kick some ass.